Good evening to everybody. We're really pleased to see you here this evening, and I'm especially pleased to see the students. I had an opportunity to be on the committee that read the essays that the students wrote who participated in the scholarship contest, and also to have the personal interviews. And I must tell you, it was just wonderful to listen to your stories, to listen to, in many cases, the triumph that a lot of you have had just in your years getting through high school, and very inspirational. So it was the first time for myself to participate in the interviews, and I must tell you that it was a wonderful experience for me. You came through with shining colors, all of you. This is the second of our receptions that we've had for our scholarship students. In the past, we've brought the scholarship students in to our board meetings to meet the board, but in a very formal setting. And last year, our planner, Ms. Johnson, who you're going to hear from later, decided, well, wouldn't it be nice if we had a reception where we could all meet each other, have an informal opportunity to talk and to share ideas and experiences. So we're really pleased to have you here, and so pleased that the turnout is so great. And fortunately, schedules permitted all of our students to be here, so we're really happy about that. Just a word about how we fund the scholarships that will be presented to you in the fall. For 22 years, UPO has sponsored the Martin Luther King Memorial Breakfast. And it is a way that UPO expresses its, I guess, being in step with Dr. King and with his ideals. We, as the Community Action Agency for Washington, D.C., have a mission to help people to self-sufficiency. Our goal is to eliminate the barriers that people face in making sure that they can support themselves and to be strong, contributing citizens. And of course, that is a mission that is fully consistent with Dr. King's ideals, and we have, for the last 22 years, we'll have our 23rd breakfast celebration in January, supporting Dr. King and his ideals. And so you will be a part of that celebration, or part of UPO's way to honor Dr. King, and also for us as an agency to honor you. The ability to get a scholarship, to actually have a goal to go to college, is just really wonderful. We know, and particularly from some of the stories of our students, that without your dedication and your determination, that you were going to complete your high school studies and that you were going on to higher education, there's no way that you would be here today. But it was also exciting to see how many of you had done an excellent job of identifying additional support to go on to school. So we are pleased to be a part of the support that you're getting, but also we were very excited to know that you have exercised the opportunity to get support from additional, you won scholarships and loans, because we know how expensive it is to complete college these days. So we just want to welcome you to the reception. We want to congratulate you for your accomplishments, and you're here this evening so we can tell you how much we appreciate you and what you're doing. Now I want to introduce our board vice president, Judge Anise Wagner. Our president, Mrs. Alexis Robeson, was very, very disappointed that she was not able to be here with us this evening because the scholarship program is really one of her favorite programs at UPO. But she apologizes for not being here, but we are very excited to have our vice president of the board, Judge Anise Wagner, who will bring you greetings. Judge Wagner.
Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Directors of United Planning Organization, I am delighted to welcome each and every one of you to this celebration in honor of you and what you have done with your lives so far. That is the recipients of the Joseph A. Beaver Scholarship Fund. I want to extend a special welcome to the parents, to the guardians, to the friends, to the relatives, and all of your supporters, the supporters of these very worthy young people who are here with us tonight. And to those who could not attend, please tell them that we appreciate all their efforts. And don't forget the teachers and the principals. So we're happy to welcome all of you. I have spent a lot of time working with the scholarship committee, and I think this may have been the first or second time that I have not been a part of the actual reviewing of your applications and your essays. I too can say that the young people who have applied for our scholarships have provided some of the most moving and inspirational essays that I've ever read. And I've done a lot of reading in my time. And I heard that those of you who are award recipients this year are especially gifted and talented, and that you did a wonderful job with your essays. And hopefully, maybe I'll get a chance to at least read some of them. You're embarking upon a great and wonderful journey. And UPO is so happy to be able to play just some small role in your lives. Some small role that we hope will buoy you, stimulate you, encourage you to continue to reach out and try to do everything you can to improve the quality of life for you and your families and for the other people around you. Help somebody else along. That's what it's all about. And if you do that, you know you're going to make yourself quite happy, and you're going to also make someone else quite happy. You've probably had a lot of bumps in the road. That's just life. There are bumps in the road as we go along. You've obviously overcome any obstacles that you encountered in order to be here tonight. And I can assure you, because I've had a much longer journey than you have, and mine started at Dunbar High School like some of yours. You know, you rolled with the punches, and you just continue to persevere. And if you need help, or if you think you can't solve the problem, remember, there is somebody who can help you solve your problem. And if you don't know any other place to go, please knock on UPO's door. That's what we're here for. We're here for you. And we know you'll be there for someone else. So tonight I just want to congratulate you and celebrate you. And I hope some of you will do like I did and follow the law. I hope others of you will find equally challenging and exciting fields. And we look forward to you achieving your goals. And we hope that we've helped in some small way. So welcome and thank you for being a part of this.
Hi, I'm Dana Jones, and some of you have met me earlier today. And I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the United Planning Organization. It's indeed an honor to be here this evening and to be able to participate in this reception so that we can take the opportunity to congratulate you and pay tribute to your accomplishment. I want to share with you something that a great king once said. He said that better is the end of a thing than the beginning, and therefore it is the patient and determined spirit that is rewarded as opposed to the proud. You are starting a journey, but greater is the end of the thing than the beginning. And while we celebrate this and celebrate the moment and the opportunity that you have actually gone through in commencing and preparing to go forward, be mindful it's just the beginning. And it's important that you become determined spirits, that you are driven, that you have the patience to understand that when you face challenges, it's that determination and that something within that drives you that will make the difference. I can't tell you how many start this journey and don't finish it. And so I share that with you, not to frighten you, but to challenge you and to encourage you to understand that as you start this process, there will be a great deal of challenges before you. Be mindful, if everybody passed the test, it wouldn't be called one. Okay? There will be opportunities that you will face, challenges that you will have to overcome. But be determined, be challenged, be willing to accept the challenge, and know full well that the same support system that got you through this process, that has helped you to start this process onto this new journey, is there for you. As the judge indicated earlier, we are working very hard to strengthen our support system for our scholars. You'll meet some people tonight who are actually here working this summer, who are scholarship recipients, because we are determined that in addition to what we offer through our scholarship programs, that we have other support means by which we can support our young people and help them get through this process. This journey is not easy, but it is well worth it. And it is that prize that you seek that will basically propel you for the rest of your life. And so I congratulate you. I congratulate your support system. But understand, effective today, that system includes a new family. And on behalf of the UPO family, the staff, the board, and other volunteers who work diligently, and our sponsors to raise these funds and to support the activities that we hope you will partake of, we congratulate you and we encourage you to do your best. Thank you.
We will be presenting each recipient a certificate. Now, this is not money, but it certainly represents money. And I think I've spoken with each one of you all about how the process works. So this is just for you to hang on your wall, put on your dresser, wherever. Put it someplace so it will remind you, okay, that when things get a little tough and you need that book, okay, you buy that book and send that invoice into us and we will make sure that it's paid for. So at this time, we will be presenting the certificates. They will be awarded to you by our CEO and our vice chair of the board. I would appreciate it if you would stand between them so we can get our photo shoot. Okay, at this time, our first recipient is Reggie Acevedo. Did I get it right?
Okay, from Dunbar High School, my alma mater, and he's on his way to Wesley College in Dover, Delaware. Congratulations.
Okay, our next recipient is Janet Babalos.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
She'll be very successful.
Good luck to you. Roosevelt Senior High, and she's headed to Virginia Union University in Richmond.
Right. It's going to be a Panther. Virginia Union Panther.
Alvin, and I have to say his middle name Leon because that's my son's name. Alvin Leon Brown.
Nothing will stop him.
Oh, don't tell me that name.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
He's from Marriott Public Charter, going to Michigan State and East Lansing, Michigan.
Chazon.
Dunbar.
Yes.
And he's going to Savannah College of Arts and Design in Savannah, Georgia. Oh, wow. Okay. I want you to know I wasn't on the panel, so I didn't select all these Dunbar students.
Well, there's a reason behind it. This would do me. Oh, help me.
I know she is. This is around Joyce session.
The family camera.
Great.
Okay, this is another Dunbar graduate who's going to Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia.
And our last is Jasmine Stitch.
We some time ago decided that we would try to support one student each year for 4 years with a $3,000 scholarship for each year. And Jasmine Stith was selected this year for the $12,000 scholarship. I'm very proud of her. She's from Cardozo Senior High School, and she's going to Morgan State University in
Thank you. Thank you and congratulations again. I see some people looking at the clock, so they're watching, so we're gonna try to go ahead and speak. At this time, I'd like to, of course, you've met the board members that are here, okay? And I'd also like for any recipients, any scholarship recipients to stand up, past recipients. Give us your name, what year, and your school.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Maurice Scott. I am a rising sophomore at North Carolina A&T State University.
Hi, my name is Camille Cotton. I'm also a rising sophomore at the University of Pittsburgh.
Good evening, my name is Elena Wood. I'm 7 years old at Trinity
And of course, we have to have our parents stand up and guardians. Okay, just stand up. At this particular time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Harriet Carbo. Is that correct? Carbo. Dr. Carbo is the principal at Dunbar Senior High School. And I guess you were wondering why we have so many recipients from Dunbar. It's because of Dr. Carbo's work and Mrs. Catchings, who is the counselor. One thing I will say, they make sure they get behind those students. Those applications come in, they're complete, and they follow up. And that makes a big difference. Would you like to say a few words? Okay.
Hi, how you doing? Good evening. It is an honor to be here among recipients of scholarships. We know that is one of the main reasons why we have schools today, to help our students matriculate to the next level. We are very proud of the young people at Dunbar Senior High School. On the 7th of June, we celebrated our 135th commencement. With Dunbar being a historic institution. We got started in 1870. So we are continuing the tradition of excellence. On the 7th of June, we graduated 234 students from Dunbar Senior High School. And we only see just a few of the wonderful students here, like Solomon, Joyce, and Reggie. And of course, we do have a former graduate of Dunbar Senior High School who is among us today. We're very proud of what they have done and what they will continue to do in society. To all of the other recipients, I congratulate you also on the very fine job that you did for school year 05-06, and I know that you will continue to make your family and your community very proud of you. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Carbo. At this particular time, I would like for the scholarship committee just to sort of stand, wave your hand, so folks will know who you are and the hard work, and Gladys has been our leader, so, all right. The last part of the program speaks to words of wisdom and encouragement. And I added this to the program because of an email that I received from a former scholarship recipient. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to read it to you. And then at the end of it, you will understand when I ask you to please share words of wisdom, okay, or some advice or information or whatever. It says, I am Patrick, one of the scholarship recipients of the Joseph A. Beavers Award for 2003-2004 school. I just wanted to stay in contact and thank the United Planning Organization for all the support you've given me. Just like a lot of my peers, they are missing their hometowns. It's kind of hard not seeing my family and friends, but I think I'm adjusting quite well now. I just passed my chemistry quiz on scientific methods. I also got a B- on my essay of choice in English. College is not what I envisioned it to be. To me, it feels like high school. The only difference is you don't have to have a curfew. Nobody presses you to go to class, distractions, and a lot of studying. But it's been a good experience for the first 4 weeks. If you have any good tips, 4 weeks, huh? The best is yet to come. If you have any good tips, can you please pass them on? And that's what I would like to ask anyone who feels like there's something they'd like to share with our new recipients. Please do. I'd also like to tell you that this particular young man is entering his junior year at North Carolina A&T with a 3.5 GPA. Okay, so Maurice is a 2005 recipient and one of our very, very shining bright stars. Okay.
Good evening, everybody. All I can say is that whatever you have in your heart to do, it's not impossible. Going on a college campus as a freshman, you can do a lot. For just a little example, when I went to A&T, I went as a raw Aggie, a little Aggie that was knee-high to a grasshopper. No one knew me. I didn't know anybody but the people that I went to school with, the person I lived with. I barely knew him, but the people that lived in my hall and gradually got to know each other, became friends and everything. And as a freshman, I obtained the position as the president of the NAACP Collegiate Chapter. And a lot of people frowned on that because I'm a freshman, I'm just getting here, I don't know what I'm doing. But in my first 2 months, I knew the dean of students, the vice chancellor for student affairs, the chancellor, and the executive director for student development. I had their number, they had my number, I had their email, they had my email, and I was on a roll. And my friends look at me and asking me, why do I sit there and read the student handbook? Why do I sit there to these meetings? Why do I sit here and do that? Because, you never know who's on a college campus. Anybody can be on a college campus. You could be walking past, you don't know, the next president of the United States might ask you to be there on their cabinet. I mean, you never know. So, I mean, I'm just want to let you know to always keep your mind clear, your heart open to receive anything. Because it might be something that you might not like to do, you're not used to doing, but one day it might get you to where you need to be. Thank you.
Anyone else? Kamika, would you like to say something? Kamika is also working with one of our programs this summer at UPO.
Hello, good evening. My name is Kamika Collins, and as I said earlier, I'm attending University of Pittsburgh. I want to say is that I really enjoyed my first year. It was really hard, distracting, because at first semester, I was just going out with my friends, going to parties, but I have to realize that, my second semester I have to settle down, improve my grades. There's going to be a lot of things on campus to get involved in, but you just have to learn to manage your time. You're not going to have your parents around to tell you, you got to be in at this time, or your teacher, like in high school, telling you, turn in your homework, but you have to, make sure you set your priorities straight, get your work in on time, because once you get your work done, you'd have all the time to have fun later. So, and for the parents, you guys should be very proud. I know my parents is very proud because, they couldn't afford it, and this is very good, so thank you.
Well, unless anyone has anything else to say, this concludes our program, and you're welcome to have some cake in the back.